Welcome to the video tutorial for the Manual Deals module. My name is Jamie, and in this video I'll be demonstrating the basic steps in placing a trade manually within the Forex DAT. Let's get started. Now that we've developed a sense of what is happening in the market, and have decided on a currency pair we'd like to trade, we have the option of manually executing a trade or building a complex trading strategy. Let's suppose we simply want to buy or short sell a pair in a simple transaction. In this case, we will open the Manual Deals module to execute our trade. Here we will select our pair from the drop-down menu under Symbol. At the bottom of the screen you will now see the bid and ask price for the pair. Under Type we have the option of the type of order we would like to place. If we select Market, the trade will open at whatever the market price is for the direction of the trade we want to place. This would be the bid price if we wish to short the pair, or the ask price if we are placing our order to go long. If we select a limit order, the price window will populate and we'll have the option of choosing the price at which we'd like to execute our trade. I'll note that there is also an option for a stop entry order here. There may be some traders familiar with stop loss orders, but unfamiliar with entering a trade on a stop order. We at ForexDat often use stop entry orders to place a trade ahead of the market in the direction of the trend we anticipate, rather than placing a limit price behind the direction of the trade and hoping it gets filled. And we do this most often when we develop our harvester setups rather than in manual deals. I'll also note, however, that this is fairly advanced, and so we'll be addressing the use of stop entry orders in an advanced tutorial. Now, if we double-click on the deal formula, we'll see a window pop up which provides us with a series of options to inform the software how to manage our trade. So, we can place the number of mini lots we wish to trade in the first window, and our desired profit in pips on the window below. Below this we have the option of placing a profit stop and a stopgap. Once the market begins to move in our direction, we may wish to protect our profits. So let's say for the purpose of our example here that once the market moves 20 pips in our direction, we would like to place a stopgap so that even if the market turns against us, we still exit our trade with some profit. If we were to place a stopgap of say 15, this would mean that if the market turned against us after we achieved our 20 pips, we would still exit the trade with 5 pips of profit. If the profit stop and stopgap are the same number, we would be telling the software that if the market turns against us after achieving our initial profit stop, that we would like to close the trade at break even. Below this we have the option of selecting a static stop or a trailing stop. A static stop does not move with the market, however, a trailing stop does move with the market. The 0 over 0 trailing stop is a very common trailing stop. This would indicate that for every pip the market moves in our direction, a trailing stop would increase 1 pip in the direction of our trade as well. Likewise, a trailing stop of 2 over 1 would indicate that if the market were to move 2 pips, a trailing stop would increase by 1 pip, and so on. Below our trailing stop selection is an option to close a portion of our trade once the initial profit stop has been triggered. This might be selected if we wish to take some initial profits and allow the rest of our trade to run its course. Below this we have the option of placing a stop loss, which is also entered on the basis of the number of pips we're comfortable with losing. Below our stop loss order is the trade recovery option. At this point we'll not go into the trade recovery option, as it is a more advanced defensive strategy to be used if a trade goes against us, so I'll be addressing this in an advanced tutorial video. You may have noticed as we were filling out our options in the deal formula that at the bottom of the deal formula window there's a small window which has been populated with the shorthand for the formula we've just created. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the shorthand, as it will help you easily identify the parameters you set for this deal in other portions of the software, which we will discuss in later videos. Having a solid working knowledge of this shorthand will make working with the software that much easier as you begin to develop more detailed and complex trading strategies. Once we click OK, the deal formula window will close, and we will notice the shorthand describing our deal formula can be found in the window in the center of the Manual Deals module. We now have the option of selecting trade recovery, but again, we'll not go into this option at this point. The software has been created to handle lots of trades so that a trader can set up a trading strategy to build positions and close out positions automatically. In order to keep all of these trades organized, the software will place open trades in the Open Deals window, and as the trades are closed, they will be found in the Closed Deals window. We'll address these in further detail in subsequent videos, but for now let's follow this manually executed deal that we've just set up to see how the trade is handled. At the top right corner of the Manual Deals window, we will see a box called OpenDW. Here we can enter a number for a trade window that will track the open trade so we can easily monitor what's happening with the trade. Let's say we input a number 5 here. We're finished with our manual deal, so we either select bid or sell if we wish to short sell the pair, or ask, buy, if we wish to go long, and we execute our trade. Now that we've executed our trade, the software will place the open trade in the Open Deals window. Now when the trade's executed, we will find this trade by clicking on Open Deals on the main window, and we see a list of open deal windows from which we will choose the number 5. Now here in Open Deal window number 5, we see our trade, we see the time we opened it, we see the deal formula reiterated in the shorthand we saw earlier, we see whether or not we are going long or shorting the pair, the size of the trade, the open price, and so on. We can expand each column as needed by simply clicking on it and dragging it. There are obviously a number of features to this window, and we'll address these in depth in later tutorials, but for now we're finished with our manual deal. This concludes the video tutorial for the Manual Deals module. There's still so much more to see. If you're ready, please proceed to the next video in our series, where I'll be presenting the working orders, open deals, and closed deals modules within the software. Thanks for watching.